excited and honored to go to work for the people of Illinois. I want to restore the American dream so every generation has a better future in our great state. I want to focus on four things, like a laser, four things. Number one priority is the economy and getting massive growth, job creation, booming economy in Illinois. That's the number one priority. I want great jobs, great careers for everybody who wants to work, pro-business, pro-investment, pro-growth. Number two priority is to make the government more efficient, effective, and transparent so we can reduce the tax burden on our families. Our taxes are too high in Illinois, especially our property taxes. I want to freeze those and work those down over time. It'll take a while. I also want to roll back the income tax hike over a few years. We've got to reduce the tax burden. It's too punishing for our families. Number three, I want to invest in education as the top priority for our taxpayer dollars. Nothing more important than our schools. They need to be properly, fully funded. And I also want to bring back vocational training into our high schools so our kids can choose between a college track and a vocational track and have real choices. And then the fourth priority for me is to end the corruption in Springfield by doing several things. One, putting term limits on the career politicians, so 8 years in office and then have to leave. Number two, getting redistricting reform so our politicians aren't picking the voters are picking the politicians. And number three, ripping the patronage system out at its roots. Governor Quinn, just like Governor Blagojevich, engaged in massive corruption and cronyism and patronage. We need to end that system, and I'll rip that out at its roots so we can make the government run right for the people again. And I want to bring in superstars from around Illinois who will join me in the government, who are there for the right reasons to make it run for the benefit of the families in Illinois. Immediately after we win on November 4th, November 5th, I'll assemble a talented team of leaders, experts in the budget, experts in the pension, experts in healthcare, experts in the legal issues, and I'll very quickly meet with Speaker Madigan and the leaders in the General Assembly because we'll be facing a financial crisis in the state next year. We need to come up with some short-term solutions to get through that crisis, but then the real issue for us is to make the structural changes so that we have a state that's healthy for the long term. The real challenge we've got is we need to become a growth state again. And I've been a business builder my whole life. I'm not a politician. I've been a successful business builder. I want to recruit companies to come to Illinois, and I want to make Illinois much more business friendly so we've got strong economy, and we've got the lowest unemployment rate in America instead of one of the highest. We need the structural changes, and we'll begin that process immediately after we win so that we can make the changes so that they'll have an impact more quickly. We don't have to wait years to get major things done.